We are live.
Hello, welcome to the Punk Rock Libertarians podcast, episode 556. I am Otto. Tonight I'm joined with Jared.
What up? I'm the internet
There's-
anarchist.
Yes. Okay, I can't see it. It's too small.
What happened to Jewish lightning?
Oh, there you go.
It's not popular anymore.
Yeah.
Not now that Mamdani is the mayor. And his intifada, his global intifada.
Right, you better lay low.
Exactly. Okay, Otto, you can keep going.
Okay, yeah. And there's the Noticing Caucus chairman. What's up, Alex?
I'm still noticing. Good to see you guys.
And that's the paranoid crypto Houthi down there. What's up, James?
So good to be with you guys.
And token minarchist Kyle. What's up, man?
Hey, everybody. Happy to be here tonight.
Hell yeah. Otto, I like your hat, man.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I haven't shaved I've been too lazy in the morning to shave my head, so hair is like growing out, and it's just like all the bald spots and stuff are showing. So decided to throw on a hat the past few days because it's cannot get up early. It sucks. Today I had a rare day off and I slept the entire day.
Hell yeah.
I got up, took my kids to school, went down to my bed, just like, I'll just chill here for a little bit, check my phone until I felt like doing something, and I slept until I had to pick them up from school.
Nice. Very productive
Yeah.
day.
The worst. I felt so lazy. Garbage. What's up, Eric? Let's go for liberty. That's right. Yeah. And like to make things worse, like I made like this special dinner and everything, and I was hoping that this time I'd nail it. So because my kids hate everything I make. Like at least 2 or 3 will hate whatever I make them. So I made this lemon chicken orzo pasta. Stuff,
Ooh.
really good. I bought all this fresh ingredients, all this organic stuff, organic chicken and chicken broth and everything. Made it, and they hated it. Shocking. So
What? Can't please everybody.
yeah. And on the way back, my daughter wanted to try the new Mountain Dew Baja Blast pie from Taco Bell. So
Pie?
we bought Baja Blast. We bought
Pie?
pie.
Oh.
Yeah. Hold on,
Alright.
hold on 1 second.
I mean,
Oh, you. Hiya.
This is it right here.
Well, I thought it was pie flavored Mountain Dew.
Oh,
It's a
it's Mountain Dew flavored pie.
Mountain Dew flavored pie.
and it's delicious. So
Oh my god.
it's good.
Well,
I recommend buying it.
Okay.
You know, this will go well with the fitness conversation I wanted to have.
It will. I know. That's what made me think of it.
or the low cost GLP-1 drugs that were
Yeah.
announced today by the Trump administration. It could go both ways.
Oh, boy,
You never know.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you're covered.
Yeah.
I heard the Choco Taco's back too.
Choco Taco.
Not at Taco Bell, but just
Dude,
Someone's
right?
producing it.
Okay, so Trump
world is
announced
healing.
low cost GLP, all this Wegovy, all this God knows what long term effects. But hey, you could still eat the Choco Tacos and the Baja Blast pies and your Big
Yeah.
Macs, but still lose weight. It's like coincidence.
Ugh.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, that
This
stinks.
might be the way. I'm freaking tired of going to the gym every day. I'm always sore. I'm always like worried about what I'm eating. I'm always,
But you have to
like
go to
I'm
the
always
gym. You have
exhausted.
to. Dude, that stuff, you lose so much muscle mass with those shots. You have, because you're just not eating, so you're not getting enough nutrients, and so that's why everyone's saying, "Oh, I have Ozempic butt." It's like, no, it's just you're starving yourself. You're
Yeah.
not working. You're not putting in contributing. You have to. So like, even if I were
people
to
still
lose
have
a
not
weight-
like understood the the law of thermodynamics, which says like you gotta ingest more calories than you burn, or vice versa.
Yeah, I mean, like even if I were to use those shots, I have such a bad back. If I lost all this weight, I wouldn't be able to stand. My back would hurt so bad because I would be losing all the little muscle I have that's supporting it because like I have such a bad back.
Well, it
So
would
it's like-
still be up to you to manage your
You have to-
diet, right?
Yeah,
Like
you
if
have
you
to-
could
you have
stop
to-
eating, if you're not eating a good diet, none of these things can help you. But like something that I was really interested in, I guess since we're going down this road, I downloaded the MyFitnessPal app, which is a popular app for fitness tracking, exercise, food tracking, etc.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized I could connect it to like my Apple to my phone and with health data. And I previously said no to all this stuff, like no to the data collecting. No, I don't want apps talking to each other. And then today I just said, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to just sacrifice 100% of my privacy, and I'm going to allow my phone now. Now my phone has access to my Apple Watch. It knows my pulse rate. Okay. It knows what my activities are. I'm logging my exercises, like workouts at the gym. I'm allowing it access to my digital scale. So I weigh in, it's automatically got that. It's now getting my food information. It's got GPS. Like it's basically knows every single thing about me without literally like sticking a probe up my ass every day. Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it might go rogue one day, Babs. You might wake up one day and
like
you never know.
Right. What's
Well,
the
wait
risk?
till they start like targeting like advertise like targeting ads at you based on your your body metrics, like oh, you have the metrics of like a pre-diabetic person. Like here's some medication.
or you start seeing ads for Baja Blast pie.
Right.
Oh, you will now.
And it's
Right, they're
wow,
like, there's
I
no
don't know
hope
about
for
it.
this guy. He is always going to be eating this shit. So let's just.
But the thing about it, this
Auto.
app is really cool because now that I've surrendered all my privacy, right? It's willing to.
You've learned to
I
love
can-
Big Brother.
I can see like, okay, how much protein I still need to eat today, how many calories I have left.
Yeah.
My goal was to not give up daily beer drinking, right? Like I just don't want to do that. So
The
but
most
if I-
harmful thing that you could probably do.
Plant-based says, I hear bugs are low calorie. Auto.
Oh, there you go.
Cool, great, that's good.
Eat sea
You
bugs.
can be a freak and eat those, not me. I'll eat my my Mountain Dew Baja Blast pie. Thank you very much.
Bug-based libertarian.
Yeah, I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't like it, James. I wouldn't like it like micromanaging my life and being like, okay, I need this many more grams of protein or whatever. I just don't want to live like
See,
that.
I need that. I would need that.
I
That's the
think
thing.
it's
If I
kinda
was serious
cool.
about losing
And
weight,
it
I would
is
need
cool.
that.
because it allows me to make certain choices. And like right away, like I noticed like, oh, I eat these Kind Bar protein bars. They're like 12 grams of protein and they're small serving. I'm like, yeah, like one of these is a decent snack. No, it's like two of those. That's one double IPA, right? And I'm like, okay, they're out. Like
Like
why
I
would
can't
wanna
be
eat-
eating like balanced bar with protein and nutrients. I need to leave
But
room
those
for
things,
beer.
those things don't really have that much nutritional value anyway. I'm not
Well,
really
it's just protein,
giving up that
too.
much in a Kind Bar, right?
Yeah.
So, but it allows me to say like, okay, had a second protein shake to try to get the protein number up. And I'm still, and I was able to notice that I still had enough calories left over for my second IPA, right? So, and it's like,
Yeah.
it knows what my workouts are. So it's able to increase your calorie count based on your activity.
Right.
It knows every single step you take. So it's like,
You have to be careful though, because the calorie counting on those things is not very reliable.
and
as
what do you
far
mean,
as,
like
like-
the database that
No,
they
I'm-
access.
No, I'm sorry. In terms of like the calorie burning that you do, like it
Oh,
can't
yeah.
really measure that.
No,
it can give you like a broad estimate, but yeah, it can't
Yeah,
really measure that.
and
shit.
take it all with a grain of salt. But
Yeah,
but it's
nutrition.
all-
Yeah, there's a giant database all these apps have access to that has like you can just scan a barcode and it just pops up.
But that so I
Miracle
can
of
literally
capitalism.
see like a lot of the other nutrients and things like this.
Yeah.
Like iron or other vitamins. Because it's getting all the foods.
Right.
So, but like, is it worth it to turn over all of this information? I mean, yeah, what I'm eating, what I weigh, where I am, what my activity level is, my my heart rate. Like, I mean, imagine if somebody's like, okay, we're gonna pay attention to what meme he looks at, and then check his heart rate. Okay, did it get him upset? Like, okay, no, okay, feed him a different meme. Check his heart rate. Like,
I mean, that sounds like a win-win, dude. Like it sounds like you're just getting better memes.
and better like advertisements, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also just another excuse to look at your phone 15 more times a day.
True.
Like pick it up. You got to look at your phone. You got a notification. Pick it up.
Yeah, it says I need more protein. Okay. All right. what I do hate, like literally my watch will say like, it's time to stand up. And I'm like, what the hell are you telling me to stand up for? You're just my watch. Shut up.
Yeah.
It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah.
It's like you haven't blinked your eyes in 45 seconds. Make sure you remember to blink. I don't know. I wouldn't have it. I don't have a smartwatch. I don't have Alexa or any of the smart devices in my house. I'm not gonna have a smart house. Like it's just not. I don't know.
Yeah.
I try to
See,
avoid
with
it
me-
as much as possible.
Like I grew up as a kid, I was always like fascinated with like the latest electronic tech devices, right? Like I had a super early iPod, like one of the first gen ones. I had like whatever the Microsoft, remember the Microsoft Zune?
No, I had a Zune.
I had one of those. I had like one of the first.
Garbage. Seriously?
They used to make these like little media player thing. This was like before smartphones, and it had a screen, and you could put like an SD card in it and play movies. And I had like Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle on this thing, and I would watch it like every day. And like, so I've always been like into gadgets, but like this was before they were being used as like surveillance devices. So now I'm like torn between my passion for like cool electronics and just like, damn, this thing's listening to me right now.
Isn't that the curse of the modern age? It's like all of these wonderful developments that can make our lives fantastic.
Right.
GPS, fitness tracking, like communications like crazy with anyone in the world.
But it's
Yeah.
all
Social
monitored
media,
by
memes.
Israeli groups.
What's that, Otto?
It's all monitored by Israeli groups.
Right.
The whole thing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like seriously, Pornhub. Every time you open up porn, that's why I'm glad I stopped watching porn. Every single time you open up Pornhub, it connects to your video, and they get access to what you're doing while you're jerking off to watching.
I don't think
Pornhub.
that's true, dude.
Yes, it is 100% true. It's 100% true. And
Wait
it's
a
owned
minute.
by
Are
the
you saying the
Israelis.
Jews that run Pornhub would do something like that? That sounds anti.
Oh no, Alex just went out and we started talking about it.
Oh man. I don't
No,
think
but
that's true,
it's-
Otto. I'd like to see the
is.
evidence of that shit.
Are you talking about an app or a website?
Website?
You're saying the website turns your camera on without you knowing.
I don't think
Yeah,
Apple
if you
would
use it for
allow
your
that.
smartphone.
As shitty as they
No,
are,
I don't think
and
that's
it's controlled. I find it
anytime
hard to
anything
believe.
tries to access my camera, it
Dude,
asks for my
Are you
permission.
kidding? Okay, you believe that all the time?
Well,
It's
and it
always
never
gonna
hurts
have
to just put
I
a
do.
piece of tape over the camera.
If I ever, so what I started doing is I would tilt my phone.
Also,
I
look,
started
if they want to
watching
see me
something-
jerking off, I mean, whatever, I don't care.
I'm glad.
Fair's fair, right?
Yeah, like, okay. Oh no.
Hope you like what you see.
Yeah, like if that's what you want to watch, like, hey. Whatever
Imagine
floats
them
your
trying
boat.
to use that against you. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
Well, you know how they would send, like, have you ever gotten one of those like spam emails where they're trying to extort you for something like that? Have you ever
No.
seen that shit? Yeah, I haven't
I've
gotten one,
heard of
but
it.
my buddy got one, and it was like, yeah, we have a video of you like masturbating to like whatever, and he just responded, he's like, cool, great. I mean, obviously it's a scam, but they wanted like, send us like, $2,500 in Bitcoin or whatever.
Speaking of potential blackmail based on your sexual preferences, Kash Patel. Okay. Now, Kash Patel recently got in trouble. Did you see he got in trouble for taking his FBI jet to see his girlfriend,
his
who's a
his
country music sensation?
IDF
Also,
honeypot?
Idea,
Yeah, exactly.
Also,
I have-
Mossad asset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the thing about it, like, evidently, like, he doesn't live with this super hot girlfriend. Okay. Oh, this is a good story. Right. So he catches flack for this. Now the question is, like, why isn't he living with this wonderful girlfriend instead of living with like some older political party donor in like Las Vegas? Right. Like, wonder, like, if you had a super hot country music girlfriend, why would you be living with some old dude in Vegas? That's one question that comes up. So some have surmised that this whole story about getting in trouble for visiting his girlfriend with the government jet is just to remind everybody that he has a quote unquote girlfriend. Right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, your enemies are attacking you because you have a country music girlfriend, right? Like, wow, his Hindu parents are satisfied, you know, like,
Yeah,
but anyway,
poor Cash. He thought he was so tough. It was hilarious.
the
Yeah, I'm gonna tear apart the FBI. I'm gonna do this, and he
Well,
got
look,
in there, and he's just like,
Patel says, "Let me be clear. We will not be distracted by baseless rumors or the noise from uninformed internet anarchists and the fake news."
oh
yeah,
yeah,
it's our fault. Yeah, it's our fault.
Yep.
Sure.
It's our fault we're noticing
We're
that you're
uninformed.
compromised.
Isn't
We
it
don't
great
have
to be-
access to flight plans.
Isn't it so great to be noticed for our work, except for you, Kyle?
Yeah, he didn't say internet minarchists. He said
No,
anarchists.
they're basically impotent to him,
Yeah.
of no threat whatsoever.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. I didn't spread this rumor.
Right, it's us internet anarchists that are doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's
Man,
he's so compromised.
it's
Did you
so
also
funny.
see that he was trying to block who is it? Someone else within the FBI, high up in the FBI, like, and he was trying to block the fact that there was outside, possibly foreign intelligence or foreign agents involved in the assassination of Charlie Kirk. And it was kind of like a back and forth exchange with Tulsi Gabbard because she was going to get involved. And we are one nation being compromised through blackmail and honeypots.
Speaking of, has anybody heard from Tulsi Gabbard lately? Right,
She's-
like I thought she was supposed to be the voice of reason that was going to keep him from going to war with Venezuela. Or
Well, she spoke out against it, but I think they have her just like they put her in the corner. I don't know.
Yeah,
I thought she was for it now. I thought I heard that
she's
she
always
came.
been for the war on terror. She's
Okay.
always been for that. Personally participated in it. Still advocates for it. She's very concerned about the war on terror. So maybe the fact that these are narco terrorists now, she's down for murdering them like she is the other terrorists.
Let me
Well,
see. I mean, she spoke about it last week, but I mean, that's the thing. I don't think she has any sway or any.
I mean,
think
her
she
job
was
is what? Just leader of the NSA?
National Security Director or something like that.
Yeah.
What's her
For
job
national
title?
intelligence.
She has to fall in line now in order to protect her job, right? Once you join the administration, you can't criticize anything that they do, or you're going to get fired. So she's compromised. You know,
all are. They all are.
Sounds like
Every last
government
one of
always
them.
works that way, but
I mean, I just want to give Thomas Massey a shout out because, like, look
Yeah, Massey.
how bold he is to go against Trump. Now Trump is primarying him again, trying to get him out. You know, he gets attacked like relentlessly on social media by all these Trump fans, and it's like, you know, it's ridiculous. This is one of the best congressmen that we have, and
listen, it's
he's
worked out
being
great.
targeted.
It's worked out great for Congressman Massey. He recently just got married. Okay. And Alex, you posted this on our Facebook chat. Massey recently got married to Carolyn Maffa, who is a Philly area Ron Paul Revolution participant. The real deal. And well, you know what? If she's a honeypot, like, it's worth it. Okay. Because she's like a classic, like, super babe. And, you know, like, she was always kind of like into the politics. She went to work for Rand Paul, but she took a career. She went from Ron Paul Revolution to working for Rand Paul to marrying a congressman. And then, you know, and then for Massey, this is probably the smartest thing he's done in a while. Like, she's like significantly younger than he is, total babe, you know, legit Ron Paul gal. Like, he could have done worse. So,
No, because we were talking about it in the group chat. Because I mean, that was all the talk on the interwebs this week. Besides, I mean, there's some others. Man, we got a lot to get into this week.
There's
There was
so
a lot
much we
going
can
on.
get into.
But yeah, we were talking about it in the group. I was like, when they announced it, I was like, I know this. I know her. Why does she look familiar? I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, she was like Philadelphia area. She was involved in the Ron Paul campaign. I remember I was like friends with her brother a little bit.
brother
like we hung out.
Rocco.
We hung out a
fun.
few times. We hung
Yeah.
out a few times. And I was like, holy shit. That was like, you know, the campaign for liberty events in Valley Forge. to end the Fed rallies. And then they worked on the 2012 campaign. And I had quite a few friends that worked on the 2012 that were like paid staffers working on the campaign. So yeah, we crossed paths like many a times in Philly, and I was like, whoa. But then again, I was also kind of thinking, I was like, didn't Thomas Massey's wife just pass away like a year and a half ago? So we were just kind of discussing like,
I don't know.
hey,
I don't
know. To each his
It rubs
own.
me a little bit wrong, but
Yeah.
widowers tend to get married on an average of like 17 months after they get remarried after their wife dies, like just throughout statistically.
Look,
like
he had an opportunity, and he would have been a real dumbass to
took a
pass that
shot.
up. Okay, like just shut up and just yes. You know?
I mean,
Fed.
but I mean, I maybe recent coming to orthodoxy, that's verboten. Like you don't. It's like that's it. Your wife for life, no matter what, until the next life. Like that's it. So. And
yeah,
I
but
just
what if Carolyn hit on you instead? Like it's suddenly
not my
these
type.
principles
I
might
like
go out the window.
I like women like my coffee.
Okay.
But no,
Undocumented.
I mean,
undocumented.
I don't see a problem with it. I mean, as long as he wasn't dating her while she was still alive.
Yeah, I mean,
That would be
it's
fucked
just,
up.
hey, I mean, to each his own. I mean, everybody, it was kind of comical. To Kyle's point, the MAGA goofballs coming out and attacking, like they'll attack Massey on anything, and they were attacking him on that. It's just like
only going to build his reputation.
Well, because they're all incels
elevated him
anyways.
to national.
They can never even sniff something like that.
yeah, but no, not even just like blue checks, people like I don't know, huge accounts on Twitter attacking.
Dude, we have
like-
a blue check. Anybody can get a blue check.
No. I mean, like big followings, people with like just talking shit and getting involved, and it's like, you know what? Not my business. Whatever. I mean, privately we were like, I don't know, maybe, but to each his own. Everybody's different, But
Listen, I'm just going to say I have new respect for Massey.
well, I would if he runs
His
in.
glow up. Everyone posted a picture of him like from like 2012 and now, and they're like, his glow up's been like it's something to comment on. It's he's remarkably a better looking dude right now. A lot less of a nerd.
It's really paid off for him. His new stylist,
Yeah, he's always seemed like a good guy, and congratulations to him. So, but yeah, I just like Trump has really like been a disappointment to me, and I don't know about you guys, but I think to most libertarians, like he's attacked Massey, he's attacked Rand, he's done tariffs. He's bombed Iran. Like he hasn't cut the deficit. He hasn't cut spending. He's been mostly a disappointment.
Well, it's the same kind of shit he did his first term. How can you be disappointed?
I don't know.
There was a better. I mean, cost of living was
He completely
was
inflated the
before
money
COVID.
supply and was responsible for all of that. For that giant. If you look at the M2 graph, like the money supply just like exploded under Trump. And then that inflation came in under Biden, but it was really Trump's money supply boost. Biden actually, under Biden, like money supply actually reduced to a certain extent, I think. But how can you be disappointed when he does exactly the same stuff that he said he was going to do?
I think
he's been before.
He's been worse than I was hoping. Let me put it that way. All right.
Well, I think we were all hoping. But wouldn't it be naive to really think that he was going to be? Oh, now he's changed.
Well, it seemed like the first time around, it was a lot of bluster and not a lot of action.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, we're just kind of getting like Obama, but like a white guy. Like it's kind of how it felt.
It does seem
like
more evil.
Like time. Obama with like mean tweets, but this time around, it does seem like it's significantly worse. Like there's significantly worse shit that he's actually doing. Beyond what Obama was doing and what he was doing the first time, like the ICE stuff, the tariff stuff.
Because
how does his ICE stuff really compare to Obama? Because Obama deported like more people than in anybody president in history, and you kind of wonder like, yeah, the Trump stuff gets a lot of media attention and it's horrible, and I'm completely against it. But when Biden, when Obama was doing it, we didn't. It didn't make the headlines. It didn't make the Twitter wasn't as free.
Well, how was it being done? Was it being done via like ICE raids?
Yeah,
It was,
I remember twice during his presidency, I saw an ICE raid there was one at Home Depot, shocking, and then I saw one, I forget which, it was some random, what's the word I'm looking for?
Would you like roll up to
Business
Home Depot or like, hey, I need some guys to do some yard work because I don't want to push them over.
I'd have pulled up in his pickup truck and then he had to skedaddle.
I was there one morning and there was just ICE agents everywhere. This was like 2018, something like that. Or not 2018, I'm sorry, like 2014.
But I mean,
yeah,
it feels like this time they're a bit more militarized and they're a bit more like coordinated.
No, you're just seeing it more. You're just
is that all it is?
More.
It's
yeah,
I think
all this.
Well, it's hard to know, but like it's definitely more of a production this time. They got better costumes.
They've got better social media.
Your tweets are ridiculous.
Posting, you probably wouldn't notice it at all.
Yeah.
Well, the media was protecting Obama, right? They weren't going to post a negative story about Obama.
True.
He was very much shielded, right?
Right, and we didn't have the Twitter that we have now. So how would we know? Now, I mean, the fear is legit, though. I was talking to my friend from Peru, and she's very concerned. Very concerned.
Here's an article from 2016. The Obama administration confirmed Monday that it began a new wave of arrests of Central American immigrant families over the weekend, moving forward with deportations of mothers and children, despite an outcry from immigrant rights groups, and potential political fallout for Democrats. 121 people were taken into custody in Georgia, Texas, and North Carolina in recent days, and will soon face deportation. So, yeah.
And I don't know if we have the statistics currently, but I think that at least he definitely, as far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong, he deported more people than Trump did during his first term. Now, I don't know where we're at this term. But
well, I remember the last time, so like the last Trump presidency, the excuse or the comparison that the Democrats were making was like, well, we didn't keep little kids in cages at the border. That was their whole we deported them, but at least like we didn't keep them in cages at the border.
Well, and then
Biden did that.
Deportations. There's like turning people away at the border, and then there's like showing up when they go to pick their kids up from school. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and I mean, God, these stories are freaking out of control. With people getting harassed and attacked and brutally. Just rights violated constantly. It doesn't matter where you're from, American citizens, non-American citizens, like it's just a shit show out there. And this is what they wanted. They wanted people living in fear, and people are living in fear. They're scared of what's going on. They're like concerned about like ICE showing up at their schools. They're concerned about their workplaces. We've seen them like pull people off of roofs. Like, how dare you fix somebody's roof? Get in the
in the middle of the job too, man.
Like but that roof has a hole in it. Get in the van. I mean, it's ridiculous.
I disagree with the tactics, but also, the left loves to try to get sympathy, and you hear so many of these like stories. It's like, oh, they took away my mom and blah blah blah, or my dad. It's like, well, how long have they been here? 20, 25?
Sometimes
like,
decades.
Okay. Yeah, but it's like, at what point? And a lot of it is like, I think the vast majority of quote illegal immigrants are people that just outstay their visa and just end up just staying here.
Yeah,
a lot of the people they're harassing though aren't even. I mean, they're not even like expired. They're not even illegal. Some are even citizens. It's just a free for all out there.
But I mean, here's kind of where I'm like, all right, the tactics, the roundups, all that. I mean, the libertarian answer for me would just be just fucking abolish the welfare state, and they'll kind of just self-deport, or they'll have to finally get a fucking job, or they'll actually have
people on the roof aren't the welfare state.
Yeah,
people
they're the
on
ones
roof
No,
aren't the welfare
no, but it has gotten worse.
I mean, the welfare
The
people
other
look
as-
like you and me, dude. Like
Well,
most of the
not just
welfare
the
people look
welfare-
like you and me.
are white
Not
people
just-
in
I
West
guess-
Virginia.
Yeah.
Well, that's a fact
No.
too. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
but I
throughout
guess
the
what I'm
South.
getting at
White
when I
people in
say,
the South collect the
Per
most.
capita?
let me put it this way.
Nah,
I guess
dude.
when I mean
No,
welfare
not even
state, I
close.
mean all of it, like access to public schools or
Per capita of
not
what,
paying
Otto?
taxes.
Social Security,
Right.
Medicare.
Yes. Exactly.
Like,
Going on Medicare,
I don't want to hear
Medicaid.
anybody bitching about welfare that's collecting Social Security, right? Fuck off.
But they
Well,
paid
at some
into it,
point-
James. They
Oh, I paid into it. No, you didn't. You paid
Oh,
into
you
it.
did.
Wait, Bab,
And then
hold on.
there was
But
a
weren't
lot
you
of
saying?
it.
They took my money. They've got my money. No, they spent your money.
Babs, what,
Chump.
last week you were advocating to like put more people on welfare by applying for it.
Yeah, drain it
Admitting
dry.
welfare fraud to collapse the
Right?
system.
No,
And
that's
that
what
is
I'm
Drain it
saying.
dry,
like-
but don't complain when other people drain it dry.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
Like,
I'm not
take
saying
your
I would do it,
Security.
but I want
take
you
your
to do
food
it.
stamps. Take it all. If you're Netanyahu, go ahead. Take
Well,
it.
oh, there's something. So last week on the show, we were talking about how EBT was, going to get snatched up. But Maryland somehow found a stockpile of money that they were able to keep the snap going,
Yeah, 62 million.
even
which
though
is
they've
gonna
been like
last-
in like severe debt for the last who knows 10 years.
Dude, that's the thing that drives me insane, and I didn't get a chance to put a tweet out.
Meanwhile,
on it.
we've got a bridge that still needs to be built that was fucking
Right.
destroyed.
Not gonna
That will
built.
never be rebuilt.
Listen, I'm going to predict that bridge never gets built, and that's
Whoa,
like
hold on,
lost
dude.
technology.
They've got 3D renderings now, though.
Yeah.
They've got 3D
Yeah, yeah.
renderings.
I'm just going to say that eventually the bureaucracy
Yeah.
gets so big that you just can't build the bridge.
They're putting Babs. I saw today. They're putting there's progress pictures. Fox 45. They posted, and they're putting these test pylons into the riverbed, and they're going to sit there for months to test to see will this be structurally sound.
Can you put a bridge here?
Can we put a bridge here? We put one before, but can we now?
Who knows? Like,
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say if this bridge is built within 10 years, right, I will apologize. But
Yeah.
I
can I
can't
bet? Can I
imagine
bet on
that-
this on like Kalshi or whatever?
Yeah, is there a
Yeah.
poly market
Kyle,
for the
yeah,
key
Kyle,
bridge?
what do you say?
We really should.
You
Like,
think the
will
bridge
it
will
be
be built,
completed
Kyle?
ever?
What do you think, Kyle? Do you think it's happening or not?
Yeah, I think so. It's certainly not going to be as quick as like China would do it. China probably already would have had it rebuilt.
They already built the world's largest bridge while it was down.
It says trust.
Literally.
Yeah, but how long is
the
that
bridge
bridge going
expert.
to hold up, though?
The
don't
one
know,
with the
man.
restaurant on top.
Dude, it's got a
Not forever.
amusement park and shit. It's got like a restaurant. Yeah, like Bab says.
On the
it's like a-
bridge?
I
Jesus.
can't
yeah,
tell you.
it's like the
Yeah.
highest. It's one of the highest
Google
bridges.
enormous
Yeah.
bridge in China, and it's blue.
Yeah.
Dude,
And
I
it's-
mean, maybe the
it's
commies
like-
are onto something.
They
you
are.
know?
Well, our
Yeah, 'cause they don't use-
construction
they don't use-
projects take forever. You guys have seen it on the Beltway or the highway.
Yeah.
Like they put up cones and the thing just sits there forever and ever.
I mean,
and
have you
and
ever seen anybody actually running any of that construction equipment? Dude, I got a speeding ticket in one of those zones. And it
How
was like
much?
an extra it was like $60 or something.
Dude, I got a
like
$280 one in that.
Oh,
in that.
fuck.
Yeah, it sucked. They dropped it down
Damn.
to like 45 miles an hour in certain areas of the Beltway, and I didn't see the sign.
But it's like it was like, oh, here's the regular fee, but because people were working there, you have to pay an extra like $20 or whatever. And I'm like, dude, no one's been working there for the past like ever. Like I've never seen a person manning any of those fucking caterpillars that are like parked there.
Where was it on six? Where was it, Jared? 695.
Mine was on 695, yeah.
Dude, that shit has been going on for fucking like 2 governor administrations. And you know what they're doing? They're just expanding the inside shoulder to make like potential toll lanes.
Can't we bring in the Chinese for this? What if we just said, look, your Department of Transportation, you're
Yeah.
fired. We're hiring Chinese.
Yeah, here's
Okay.
this bridge.
Yeah.
Here's this bridge that
I mean,
just
they-
opened. And
They
less,
built the bridges before. They
in
built
a
the
year.
railroads, man. They can build our bridges, right?
Yeah, exactly. This was like a year. It's the highest bridge.
Oh, I thought that was.
Cuts travel time by like to 2 minutes. It
CGI.
was like Oh, this shit is real. It's got a cafe. It's got
Where's
a
the
walking
cafe?
path across it.
This is the world's tallest bridge, and yes, it's in China.
China.
Welcome to the Huajiang Grand Canyon Bridge in Guizhou Province. Soaring
Grand Canyon Bridge.
625 meters above the
They got to
river.
steal everything
To
from
give you
us, don't they?
perspective, That's almost 9 times taller than the Golden Gate Bridge.
9 times
in San
taller than the
Francisco.
Golden Gate
It
Bridge.
took 3 years to build. And
Oh,
what's
3 years.
amazing Is that
3
this
years.
bridge
Okay,
has
so a
turned
little
the
bit.
No
East
labor
Coast
union
When did the
across
Key
the
Bridge
canyon
go
in
down?
Just 2 minutes.
2 years
Imagine
ago.
that.
Okay.
2 hours cut
The
down
race
to
is
2
on.
minutes. But it's not just about transport. This megastructure is also an experience. The
I mean,
bridge
how the
has
fuck do you
achieved
build something
multiple
like that?
technological breakthroughs in
With
its wind
communism.
resistance design and high
How many
altitude
people
bridge
died to build
construction.
this
Yeah,
thing?
like
now?
all of them.
21
Like 10,000 people died.
What's their OSHA- what's their OSHA stats?
Yeah.
They don't have one.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's why. Yeah.
They're like, oh, we lost another one.
Since the bridge's
You know, it
construction
would be
Every day.
interesting to see how their like safety ratings compare, because like when all these big bridges,
by leveraging
people
a
die.
suite of new
like
technologies,
it's just like every time there's a big industrial
navigation,
project, people do
drones,
die.
smart
Google
monitoring
it.
Right?
systems,
Let's-
And there's like an
Google that.
acceptable
How many
limit.
died
You
making
have to
the-
say like, oh, they built the
millimeter
Brooklyn
precision
Bridge.
and
20
high-altitude
people are probably
construction,
dead from that.
transforming a once
Yep.
impassable barrier into a transportation
Oh, that's
corridor.
wild. I mean,
Engineers
Oh, what?
say
Is
the
that an
bridge has
elevator?
broken
You had to go up to
multiple
the
world
restaurant.
records
The
in
restaurant's up
design
top
and
here, Jared.
construction. In
Oh,
fact,
dude.
it's so advanced.
Yeah.
I would
several of
would
its
hit that shit up.
innovations are now
I mean,
Damn.
I mean,
Yeah,
Why-
we don't
why
get
are we-
cool shit like that in America
new
anymore.
fan here. More road work, more tickets and fees. We'll never get a bridge.
You ain't getting that bridge.
Yeah.
I think it's because they're just better at communism than our states are. Like in Pennsylvania, the bureaucracy has grown to the state where there's road construction not to repair roads, but it's a make work program. It's a wealth transfer. Roads just are there happen to be in the way. Right?
Wait, hold on. I saw I googled it and it says 12 people died, right? But get this. So it goes and says 12 people died making the bridge, and it says 4 other workers went missing.
I mean, it is the mountains, dude.
I mean, it's
not
up
a war
there.
zone, like, you know what I mean?
They
Like,
fell down in the river, got swept away.
Yeah,
I guess,
possible.
yeah.
Find the
Find them.
bodies.
Yeah, we
Was
couldn't
that
find
all
them.
I wonder, was that
I mean, you're
one
pretty high
incident where
up.
4 people went missing, or did like every once in a while a dude like doesn't report for work and they're like, I don't know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's probably.
He's like, I don't want to be one of those 12.
But
I mean, 12 people doesn't seem like that much for
compare
that size
the
of a
Brooklyn
project.
Bridge or the Ben Franklin Bridge.
Yeah, I'd be curious. Like how,
Yeah.
like the original Key Bridge. How many people died building that thing?
There's probably still people alive that
2, I
worked
thought.
on it.
And they're like they're still in the concrete. The people that died.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Their bodies are still in the concrete.
For the Key Bridge?
Not sorry, Chesapeake Bay Bridge.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They like fell into it or something?
Yeah, while it was still drying.
Think about the concrete. Oh man, what a way to go!
Wet.
I'm interested in these
Damn.
these railroad games. They're like strategy games where you build railroads,
Hmm.
and they all take place in like the 1800s
Francism.
or whatever, where you really had undeveloped land, so you were just trying to connect 2 cities together or whatever. But if you think about it, like it's amazing what these private companies were able to accomplish back then with building these huge structures. And granted, it's a lot easier to build track on the ground than a bridge up in the air. But my point is, does this infrastructure have to be a massive public project? Is there any way that the private sector could possibly build this?
Of course there is.
It's hard to imagine. I mean, I don't know. I look at that Chinese bridge and I'm like, the amount of money and effort that went into that, it's incredible.
Well, there's 2 questions. Is it profitable?
Well, that's a good point. Yeah, I mean, maybe.
I mean,
you
it
know?
cuts down. Like that bridge cut like 6 hours, a 6-hour drive to 2 minutes. So
Okay, so is there a toll booth? What toll would you pay to save 6 hours?
Yeah, that's a good
lot.
point.
Okay, so but there's really only one question. The specifics don't matter. You say to yourself, well, would it be a profitable venture? Either yes, it is, in which case the private sector could do it making a profit, or B, no, in which case it's a waste of money for the government to do it. There's no
Yeah.
other choice.
Yeah, you make a good point.
I mean, I think the key I mean, the fact that, well, Maryland doesn't manufacture anything anymore. So that's the other aspect of it too, is, 10, 20, 30 years ago when Sparrows Point, the steel mill was there and there was a lot more manufacturing, you had a lot more trucks going, carrying wide loads, large loads, hazardous loads. But now it's like, I don't know, it cuts off time, it cuts down on traffic a bit. I don't know, like in this day and age with the cost of things, like, could private industry fund it? Probably. If there was,
Why not?
if there was
they built
industry,
an iPhone. How much would it cost? How much does it cost to build an iPhone?
but here's the thing with toll roads in the U.S.
Billions.
It's like we pay fucking tolls, and where does that fucking toll money go to?
It goes to, in Pennsylvania, it goes to state police.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't go to like, all right, we paid this off and we're maintaining it now, or we're
No.
upgrading it, or I don't know. It's like, no, it just goes into a giant slush fund
Right.
and whatever.
Rule
So
number one is get as much money as you can from the little people. Rule
Yeah.
number two is provide the minimum amount of service necessary to keep the racket going.
But to
Right.
Kyle's point, yeah, it probably could if it was like strictly like toll, like private industry. Okay, trucks, shipping companies, whatever the case may be, that are using the Key Bridge to not go through tunnels because you can't take hazmats through the tunnel. Otherwise, you either have to go through the city. Nobody wants to go through Baltimore City.
Now, but
Well,
granted,
All around 695.
to really evaluate a free market bridge, you have to look at the whole thing. Well, is there a government bridge up the river 20 miles, that you're competing with that's free? Right? Like, it's the more free market you get, the better outcome you'll get. But it's not going to be like, you get a free market bridge in the middle of this government road system that they have to compete with. So things can be get complicated, but the principles seemed pretty clear. Like if people want it, you can make money doing it. If they don't want it, then it shouldn't be done.
Didn't the free market build like the New York City subway tunnels system, or I mean, there
I
have.
don't know.
I want to say it is. I mean,
Originally, yeah.
it's
start.
just hard.
Well,
for,
it's like it's in business's best interest. Like I don't know who funded that, but like practically speaking, it's in business's best interest to have good transportation, right? So people can quickly get to your business, buy shit. So
Right, like a business pays money to have an 800 number, or they used to. When people paid for long distance calls, the business said, "You know what? I want an 800 number, so anybody can call me and not have a fee." Right? Like businesses need the customers. They'll fund it.
Yeah. No, I agree with you, James. It's hard for me to imagine such a large project being privately done, but maybe that's just because we've gotten away from the free market so much and that we just look to government to do everything now. So,
But I mean, do you think it costs more to build an iPhone or that bridge?
I mean, the individual, I mean, an individual iPhone, obviously it's more to build a bridge.
I'm talking about
But,
the
like,
technology,
millions
the
and millions.
factory, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like the everything that it took to put a phone in your hand, right? We're talking, I'm sure, tens of billions.
Yeah.
Who knows how much more? Probably way more money, much more money has gone into a phone development than went into that bridge.
Yeah. So
I don't
So,
know about that. Phone develop.
so,
Nah.
yeah.
Well, yeah, you've
I
got
mean,
to
a
pay
large
all the
company
software
like-
engineers to engineer the software. You've got to pay all the hardware people to build the hardware.
Building a factory. Try building
All
a factory.
the factory,
Try
all the
doing
employees at the
microchips.
factory.
Try like getting these like.
It only works
like-
because you're able to mass produce it, and then you can make your money back. That's the whole thing.
Exactly, but it is profitable. It
Right.
is. I mean, to say, well, if you had to start from scratch and create a profitable iPhone, how much would you have to invest? Right, like it seems as impossible as building a bridge across that gigantic canyon in China,
Yeah.
right? But that's what makes the free market wonderful, is that Nobody needs one person to know it all, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Where
all
do
we
they make
need
those
is
iPhones?
all we need is everyone.
Yeah, and guess who makes the iPhones? China.
God bless them, right?
Some kid in a
The
sweatshop
most
factory.
capitalist communism of all time.
Some
people
kid
say,
working
like,
on a
oh,
12th
these
floor with
sweatshops.
like nets outside the window.
Yeah,
Have you guys,
Foxconn or
have you
whatever
guys
they call
seen
it.
the like statistics on poverty in China and how it's changed in recent decades?
Oh yeah, no, it's been getting a lot better.
Really
That's why-
good.
That's why you don't really
fast.
buy anything aside from like phones and higher level shit. Like you don't buy shirts. Like t-shirts aren't made in China anymore. They're made in Vietnam. They're made in Thailand. They're made in other places. They're not made in China
Indonesia.
because the labor's too expensive now. They're actually getting their wages have risen with their level of
Electric car production, like they're
Yeah.
they're doing nuts. They got so many cool cars for sale in China for cheap that we can't buy here. It's a shame. Americans don't even know what they're missing out on.
Did you guys want to talk about this mayor?
Yeah,
Mamdani, yeah.
Mamdani.
Running out of time,
communist.
man. That was like the big story of the week, right?
I
Was
know.
the election.
What's your take, Kyle?
Okay, so I think like the lesson here is like how much success the socialists have had going through the Democratic Party.
Yep.
You know, I mean they are not. He didn't get elected on the through the Socialist Party or whatever their party is. He got elected as a Democrat. He won a
Right.
primary, and then that pretty much sealed the deal. Once he got through that Democratic primary, New York is just, you know, they always vote one way, so he just had a smooth path right in there. And that to me is a big takeaway, and also how disappointing it is as a libertarian to see, you know, our opponents, our opposition, you know, ideologically, to see them having success and getting elected, and just to see so few wins and victories for ourselves, like, you know, it's a little.
Well, why is it
disheartening.
that socialists can win in the Democratic Party, but libertarians can't really win, except in rare cases, in the Republican Party?
I think we're not trying hard enough.
No, I don't think that at all. I think
You
the
didn't vote
party
hard
is
enough.
the Republicans are a tight knit group of, I say, Washington generals. Like they are controlled opposition. They are there
They
to
are.
lose, and I think there's in this, like, they keep it tight knit. They don't allow anybody in. Where the Democrats like, sure, you'll get us power, and that's fine. Come on in, and you know, oh, you're a brown person of color. Come on in. Well, and they allow all of this stuff to happen, and it also also it's like if you look at the thing, it's like women 18 to 45 voted 80% for Mamdani.
But wait,
then-
you say that the
That's a mistake.
Republicans are? You say the well? I mean, the Republicans have been winning up until recently. They've been winning for the past like.
Yeah. They're not there to
It's
lose. I
12
mean,
years.
Republicans have a ton of power and they hold a ton of offices all throughout the country. You can't say that they're just there to lose all the time. I mean, the president's a
I think they're there to
Republican.
lose.
I think,
But
I
they
think
win, so they're failing at
I think
losing,
there's
I
a
guess.
I think there's a key difference here between the Socialist
Women
Party,
voting.
the Democratic Party, and the Republican Party are all socialist. They're all wealth distributionists. They're all want to confiscate wealth from one group and deliver it to another. They believe in socialist things like Social Security, government,
Yeah, the party of
schools,
FDR, man.
welfare, handouts, corporate subsidies. You know, like, anyway, they're all committed to almost the same agenda with different flags and
Oh, we lost
rhetoric.
Babs. Oh.
Libertarians are different
we lost you.
because we
Yeah, we
don't
lost you.
have anything to give people that we're willing. You know, we're not stealing stuff and redistributing it. There's nothing in our platform or our philosophy that says we're going to take from those people and give it to you, so vote for us. Okay, so the whole idea of voting is for people to get stuff. Like, I'll vote for you if you give me stuff. And the politicians know this, and the voters know this, and this is the deal that's made. And the libertarian shows up and says, you know what? I'm not going to give you stuff. And then, like, well, that other guy's going to give me stuff.
No,
Okay,
our
and this
promise.
is-
Babs,
This is the way people vote. So, and libertarians now, under ideal circumstances, the libertarian can explain why you're better off this way. Why, yeah, we're not going to give you stuff, but you're going to be able to keep your own stuff, and you're going to be more wealthy. You're going to be more successful. You'll have better health care. You'll have better safety net. You'll have better everything under free market conditions. But you know what? Very few libertarian candidates are able to communicate that. You've got 90%, 99% against you with their propaganda. He wants to take away your child's food stamps. Oh, you're not going to get voted in. This is mob rule. You don't bring logic to the mob, right? You survive it. You escape it.
You don't bring logic to the mob. You can't.
No, you're bribing the taxpayer, right? Not bribing them, but you're saying to the you're appealing to the taxpayer and saying, we're going to let you keep more of your money, more of your wages. Are you tired of working 2 days out of every 5 to support this welfare state?
But we're going to take away your government schools. We're going to take away Social Security. We're going to take away food stamps. We're going to take away.
There's always going to be something where it's going to be a bridge too far, right? Like,
let's be honest.
Like if it's some 70-year-old person, they're going to be like, oh, well, he wants to take away my Social Security,
Let's be honest. Libertarian candidates suck balls. I mean, facts, Tim. I mean, lately they're just terrible at conveying these ideas simplistically, reasonably, logically. They got to lead with their fucking identity politics.
Tim's right. What incentive is there for a solid libertarian to participate in that bullshit?
Well, yeah, exactly. Because it's like you can't. This whole New York thing. It's
unless you decide to run for mayor of Baltimore. That's one.
Well,
but you got to be doing it for you got to be doing it for the right reasons.
Right,
which
guys.
Would be the lulls.
Okay, so I think in the after
that new driver's license, dude.
I know. We'll see. I'm working on that. I'm going to the DMV tomorrow, and I'm going to update the address, and then who knows? Maybe I'm slowly chipping, setting myself up for a Baltimore City mayoral run. But speaking of potential based libertarians running, we'll talk about this in the after hours because I got potential, maybe a little inside info, little inside intel.
Baseball.
Yeah, with potential presidential candidate. So, Otto, if someone wants to tune into the after hours, tell us how they do that.
Well, you can go over to our Patreon at patreon.com/punkrocklibertarians and sign up for as little as $3 a month. But we still got some more thing. I want to hit on more of this Mamdani thing.
Yeah, I know. Let's keep flowing with
this.
This.
Hysteria. Have you noticed all the people that are like,
right? Because you see,
people
all
forgot 9/11. 9/11 was just the other day, and now they're electing Muslims. Oh my God!
Yeah, that's what I don't get. Like this would he's a psycho, dude. There's a picture of him hugging furries. Like he's not a Muslim. He's just like born that way, and it's nothing. Like I don't know. Everyone's like freaking out. They're like, oh man, like here we go. Here they'll be having Sharia law in New York City. I'm like, nah, like
dude, it's not Sharia law you have to worry about. It's this freaking communism. You lost. Okay,
like the grocery stores, like state-run grocery stores.
Yeah. Shut up about him being a Muslim. Nobody cares. Right?
Yeah.
But I'm going to read you a quote that summarizes, and I did verify this to make sure it wasn't fake. He said, we will prove that there is no problem too large for government to solve and no concern too small for it to care about. Okay? Holy
That's
shit.
terrifying.
Yes.
That is completely terrifying.
He wants to ban private property.
New York
guns are already banned, right?
Or you can have Epstein's or you can have Netanyahu's lawyer.
What guns are they allowed to have in NYC?
It's also, dude, he was backed by Alex Soros. So, like, I don't understand. People are sitting there saying, like, oh my gosh,
he's anti-Semite.
No, he's not. He took Jewish money. He just was the first person who was on stage who said, I don't support Israel, like Israel's bullshit.
Well,
like,
and he wouldn't denounce the global intifada, right?
When he said, like, well, you do remember the first mayoral debate, the most important question was Israel.
Like, it was like, are you going to
go to Israel?
He's like, no, I'm
and he was like, and he's like, well, I'm going to spend time with my constituents here in the city, including the Jewish community. Oh no!
Yeah.
You're
know, like,
not
And then he
going to
sat down
kiss
with
the
a bunch of
wall.
Hasidic Jews.
You do support Israel's right to exist as a Jewish nation, don't you? He's like, well, I think everyone should be treated equally.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, it was
that's how
ridiculous.
unpopular Israel is in our support of the genocide over there.
So
And
now
the
you have to have a
Republicans
freaking
refuse
totalitarian
to accept that.
communist, right? Like it's always freaking Nazis
Dude.
versus commies. Like that's
Dude,
all.
play-
Like that's
like-
the only choice you ever get.
It is just
You're like-
not popular at all to support Israel. Dude, play this video before you go. Jared, can you play the video of Tucker Carlson talking about Randy Fine? This is,
Yeah, let me
this,
pull it
I
up
don't know
here.
if this just dropped like a few hours ago. I don't know
Yeah,
if you can install this or not.
We talked about it last week, and I think they're really leaning into the Islamophobia recently because
That's all they have.
because that's all they
Well,
have.
It's
And
the
it's such
before
a-
you play it. That's the new shift. It's not about trying to get people to like Israel anymore because that's impossible.
Yeah.
It's a repivot, and we saw this
Yeah,
previously. It's like just bringing it all back. The Islamophobia we all lived through,
terrorist,
like
9/11.
and Sharia law is going to take over. Like,
Right.
Jesus Christ! I mean, come
All right.
on.
Yeah,
All right, play this.
The main criticism, as I understand it, has been, well, yes, platforming. They say that. I
Some
don't
people
accept
say she looks
platforming as
trans.
a valid objection. You
What
know,
is that a verb, by the
like-
way? You take a noun and you make it into a verb and nobody says anything? As a former editor, I say no.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay.
Honestly, but like, as far as I know, Nick Fuentes hasn't eaten anyone. You know, I mean, Jeffrey Dahmer ate people, and he was platformed by Diane Sawyer.
Dude, we have a sitting member of Congress. I spoke to the Speaker of the House about this today. We have a sitting member of Congress from Florida called Randy Fine, who was literally texted or put on Twitter, we should kill them all. Every
Yeah.
single one. Someone texted a picture of literally a dead baby, and he laughs at it. And it's like, this guy's a lawmaker who's appropriating money to a military committing genocide, and that's
Yeah.
cool.
Well, you're
It's not cool.
You're
And let's
surprised?
just be honest. That is much
Thanks for
worse
noticing,
than anything Nick Fuentes has said. Period.
Right.
So the main pushback has
Like, that's actual support of genocide. They're no one, like, it's not popular anymore. And they can't do anything about it because Marion Adelson's and just pushed in all this money and all this stuff into both parties. So they can't come out and directly not say it. And the one guy who does is now fucking mayor of New York. Like, and he's a straight communist, a fucking communist. And like,
Now, you know what?
What are we doing?
But, you know,
What are
I
we doing
also
here?
saw. Listen, I also saw a picture of him wearing a yarmulke and like
Yeah.
sitting with rabbis or whatnot. Like it's almost like okay, he negotiated something. I'm not
Yeah.
saying, but I'm like everything's a freaking.
Wait, so you
op.
can't hang out with
Look,
Jews anymore?
well, he got their
I'm not saying-
blessing, Jared. He got their
I'm
blessing.
not saying it. I like everything.
I mean, there's a lot of Jews in New York City, dude. You can't not
within it.
glad hand a little bit if you're a politician.
But I'm just saying, could he the possibility of him being controlled opposition is rather obvious.
Exactly.
And
Or
the
to
fact
usher
that,
in.
like,
Oh, wait a
like, you
minute.
know
Here
what?
we go.
you know what?
God.
Yeah. No, you don't have to have the Zionist candidate. No, go ahead. Have the communist.
Have this guy. Have the Muslim. And then a false
When
flag
everyone-
happens. A false flag happens, and we got to go to war in the Middle East again. He's the fall guy, and he's backed by
Kyle-
them. That's
Kyle
our
appreciate
5D
this.
chess.
But our old friend of the show, Nick Sarwark, chimed in about this race and said that
Oh.
Has
he been on
Mamdani
the
was
show?
by far the most libertarian candidate in the New York City race.
Wait, what?
Like
Really?
Zohan?
Yeah, I
No,
I saw
wow.
that. And,
So
and
was this before the election? Did Zohan get the Norwalk bump?
Well, let's hold on, but let's
Our way.
let's look at that objectively. So, like, who were the other candidates? Cuomo, right?
Like no,
Yeah.
literally Netanyahu's
Well,
lawyer
Nick Sarwark said the
against war
Republican-
crimes.
Yeah.
The Republican was, he said by a mile was Mamdani, then the Republican guy who was the guardian angel who got shot in the stomach for calling out the mafia, who had like his own radio
Curtis
show.
Sliwa.
Oh, I don't
yeah.
know that guy.
I never,
Yeah.
Silva, yeah, I've never.
Sliwa,
Where
yeah.
was the libertarian mayoral candidate that could have had a heyday?
Larry Sharp's running for governor.
Where was the libertarian candidate for mayor that could have just had like just bathed in that shit show.
Because there are a bunch of socialists too in New York City. Their party sucks.
What a great opportunity to get somebody out front and center and call out both of those dumbasses for the right reasons. Not because he's Muslim, but because he's a communist shithead, authoritarian monster.
Dude,
and the
like,
other
you
guy
are-
like killed old people in a nursing home.
Right.
And he works for Netanyahu.
It's so
Like,
bad.
yeah, come on.
It's so bad. It's what Kyle was saying earlier, like MAGA's over. The fact that like MAGA and Republicans were like, well, we got to get behind Cuomo. And there was like these MAGA douches, like women that were coming out saying like hot girls for Cuomo. And they were getting behind it. And like, and literally Republicans
we're
were like, well, we have to get behind Cuomo. And it's like, oh my gosh,
Okay,
like this is
but-
why you're a failed Republican. Going back to like Otto's point, they're like the Washington Generals. They're like, yeah,
Feels
Let's
that
go
way,
to
man.
Kyle
yeah.
as the statist of the group. Please explain to us how this is going to work.
Well, I wanted to talk about Nick Sarwark's comment, which was, you don't need to go out and say that a socialist is the most libertarian candidate. Like, there's no one's asking like who's the closest on a couple of issues. You don't need to praise the guy. He's our opposition. But if you understand that Nick Sarwark is a progressive and that he's a closet Democrat, then all of his posts and everything he says makes perfect sense, because that's what he is. He is a Democrat, and
Yeah.
I don't know. He's like a Democrat and he's always called himself a libertarian. You would never think that like the chair of the Libertarian Party would be a progressive, but that's where he's coming
And
from.
that's why he
Again,
never got
controlled
along with
opposition.
Angela, who's a Republican.
I don't know that much about Angela's politics. I just know that I know from watching Nick and watching what he says about people, it was totally unsurprising to see him sort of cheering for a far left candidate like that.
You know what?
Wait,
Remember
no.
Bill Weld? Well, I'm just here to vouch for Hillary. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Again,
Jim?
going back to Tim's point, let's be honest, libertarian candidates suck balls.
But
Nine
you-
times
I
out
mean,
of 10.
what's
9
funny
times
is,
out of
like, I mean,
11,
I'm
they
making-
suck
we make
balls.
fun of all these dumbass libertarian candidates. And I understand if you're a legit libertarian, why would you want to subject yourself to this? You're going to get
Seriously.
doxxed. Your family's going to get harassed.
Uh-huh.
Like they're going to go after your employer. Like
Mhm.
the
Yeah, you could
internet's
either
a
do
rough-
that.
a rough
It's like
place these
go
days.
through that, or just like be an agorist and like live a happy life.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
just
like-
fuck off and stack Bitcoin and gold and and like
Right.
not pay taxes and just like
Right.
so
Just-
I mean, who becomes the right candidate to be the candidate, right? Somebody who's like, you end up just getting these people that, well, I want to get my face out there. I want to be on TV. I want to be important.
Narcissist.
Yep.
But so if you happen to be like a kick-ass libertarian, you're like, you know what? I could have some lulls. Like, go for it. Like, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the
Don't be afraid of
doxing.
getting doxxed.
You know what I mean? Like,
Well, and I'll talk about it in the after hours because I think, and this is some insider
Uh-huh.
stuff, so you're gonna want to listen because I think we might have the guy that could
Yeah.
pull this off.
Okay, well let's
we'll talk
let's
about it in
skip
the
on
after
over
hours.
to the after
Yeah.
hours, man. We still got plenty of stuff to talk about.
but
so,
you know what?
Yeah,
Just remember though, like the thing about in politics is like,
can't
what
take
if
it
you
serious.
are successful?
You
okay?
might win, like Ron
Like,
Paul
plan
said.
on being successful. Like, if you really want to, do you really want to go up against the Zionist entity? Like they'll kill you. Like, before you really succeed, they will just kill you.
Mhm.
Like, and there's so many steps before then, depending on what level you're at. Like, who really wants to engage this enemy?
they'll release your O face that they recorded when you're watching Pornhub. That's what they'll do.
Yeah.
That's
But,
called callback.
You know
ladies
what?
and gentlemen.
Like I'm turning into an old guy. My kids are pretty much paid for and like covered now. Like, my responsibilities are now dramatically being reduced. Okay.
So when are you running,
So-
Babs?
So what I'm just saying is my potential, my ability to give a shit, like, is just like, I just don't care anymore. Like, I just care less and less all the time. And eventually, like, I want to retire. I don't have a professional life. I won't have a professional life to lose. yeah, my kids already hate me. Like, let's do it. You know, like
Because it's
Full
only
send.
after you lose everything are you free to do anything.
Yes.
Write that down.
Fight Club.
All right. Well, let's take this on out to the After Hours podcast, which we're going to record right after this. As I mentioned before, go to our Patreon at patreon.com/punkrocklibertarians. Sign up for as little as $3 a month. You get access to our whole back catalog of shows, and we'll send you a live link through your email. You can check in, and you guys can comment, and ask questions. Have a good time. Just shoot the shit and listen to us talk about more anti-government stuff for the next hour or so. And so sign up there. Also go buy our t-shirts over at libertariancountry.com. If we have codes over there, if you use the code PRL or PRL podcast, it'll get you a 10% discount, or use the code PRL2 for a 20% discount when you spend $50 or more. And if you just feel like being generous and just want to send us like some Bitcoin or anything else like that, maybe some just $10, whatever you want to give, go over to prlfans.com. We promise we won't record your face when you're jerking off. So
Only when you
Promise.
donate.
promise.
yeah,
At the instant of donation, we take a little picture.
because that's when I owe. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
And we
until
do
next
accept
time.
EBT now for donating.
But only if they're scam EBTs, fraudulently
Yeah.
acquired.
Yeah.
Yeah. So until next time, live free.
Or die.